Dozens of protesters converged in the heart of the Latino community in Minneapolis on Tuesday after a large force of federal and local authorities wearing tactical gear conducted what they called a law enforcement action. According to Associated Press videos showing FBI agents carrying rifles and armored vehicles bearing the initials of Homeland Security Investigations quickly spread with rumors of a massive ICE immigration raid. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey said in a statement his office was still gathering details on what happened, but that the action was related to a search warrant for drugs and money laundering and denied any arrests were made. Still, the scenes of heavily armed federal agents descending on a commercial district filled with Latino-owned business sent shockwaves through a community already on edge. Neighbor Star Downwind arrived at the intersection of Lake Street and Bloomington Avenue with her daughter as agents shoved their way through the growing crowd. The two had seen a live stream from a friend already on the scene. "People are upset. I mean, it's wrong what's happening all over. Not just here," Downwind said. Tensions further escalated after a man drove his vehicle through protesters who blockaded the intersection hours after federal agents left the scene. Minneapolis resident Andrea Stern said she was standing in the road when a driver approached the crowd and refused to turn around. "I put my hands on the front of his vehicle and he gunned it," said the nurse. Stearns and another protester were knocked to the ground. Other protesters pursued the driver and boxed in his vehicle before calling 911. More than a dozen of Minneapolis police officers responded 40 minutes later, using crowd control methods to extricate the driver. As the man drove away, an altercation between a protester and officer became physical, resulting in a melee that led to at least one protester being detained.
When we got here, the ICE agents and the FBI were trying to leave, and people were trying to stop them. People are upset. I mean, it's wrong what's happening all over, not just here.
Somebody got hit.
He basically insisted on going through the middle of people that were out there in the street. The way that the police are showing up in force, no wonder there is such a confrontation between them and the people that actually live here in the community. We have no reason to trust them.
The Kerch Bridge in temporarily occupied Crimea was closed to traffic after reports of night explosions, the Crimean Wind Telegram channel reports. As noted, a channel associated with the security forces of the Russian Federation indicates that the reason for the long closure was a technical inspection of the bridge structures. Those on the bridge and in the inspection zone are asked to remain calm and follow instructions. In a chat related to the operation of the Kerch Bridge, local users are massively expressing concern about the situation. So, there are grounds for inspecting the structures, they may be damaged. Our source reports that there was a sea drone attack on the bridge in the morning, writes Crimean Wind. Krymsky Vita reported, citing satellite imagery in the radar range, that electronic warfare systems near the Crimean bridge are not operational. There are 18 barges forming a boom barrier near the bridge on the Black Sea side. It happened after Ukrainian drone attack destroyed billions of dollars worth of Russian aircraft stationed at bases across the country, including at locations as far away as Siberia, in what Kiev claims is its longest-range assault of the war. The spectacular operation, known as Spiderweb, was prepared in secret over 18 months. Ukraine's agents moved short-range drones and explosives inside Russia before they were launched remotely for a coordinated strike on Sunday that was intended to strike at Moscow's air superiority. Ukraine's SBU said the strikes damaged 41 planes used against Ukraine, though the full extent of the damage remained unclear. Among those it claimed to have hit were A-50 surveillance planes, the supersonic Tu-160 and Tu-22 bombers, and the massive Tu-95s, which were developed to carry nuclear bombs and now launch cruise missiles. Greenpeace International environmental group activists have used a wax figure of French President Emmanuel Macron to stage an anti-Moscow protest outside of Russian embassy in Paris. The statue was stolen from the popular Grevin Wax Museum in Paris and placed outside the Russian embassy. 3 people, posing as museum employees, discreetly removed the €40,000 figure through a rear exit, concealing it under a blanket. The smiling statue was then brought to the Russian embassy and positioned beside a sign that read, "Ukraine is burning, business continues." Greenpeace France director Jean-François Juillard accused Macron of encouraging French companies to continue trading with Russia. Juillard said Macron should be the first, among European leaders to end trade contracts with Russia. It should be noted that France has been among the leading supporters of Kyiv since Russia's full-fledged invasion in February 2022.